the essence of the eternal divine spirit, the one that causes all that exists to exist, the one that is self-existent.
How many men have children and the children never meet their father? See, you created a void in that child because you are a part of that child.
Black power! Black power!
Black power!
Black power!
Black power!
Are you feeling fatigued and can barely make it through the day without some type of caffeine?
Are you on a journey of healing your body but need a little help?
Then alkaline water is what you really need.
Alkaline water has many benefits. Alkaline water can help restore pH balance in the body. Consuming beverages such as soda and coffee can make your body acidic.
Did you know that too much acid in your body has been linked to an enemy, heart disease, obesity, diabetes, autoimmune disease, chronic pain, and other chronic conditions like gout and arthritis?
Those who use alkaline water have reported increased energy levels, clearer skin, reduction in inflammation, better digestion, and many other health benefits. I've used alkaline water for years, and it's been instrumental in sustaining my health when I was diagnosed with sarcoidosis.
Are you ready to take responsibility for your body's health?
If the answer is yes, then our alkaline water is just what you need. Bring your own bottles. It's only $3 for each gallon. To place an order or for more information, you can reach us at 773-846-3091. Thank you in advance for your support.
Hi, my name is Sister Ebony Stevenson. I am your announcer for today. Welcome to the Toma Nation's weekly Sunday worship service from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. every Sunday at 616 East 71st Street here in Chicago, Illinois, and also live on Facebook. If you would like more information, you can reach us at www.facebook.com/TomaNation2 or give us a call at 773-952-8302. Now I'm going to recite our opening. In the name of the eternal divine spirit, the one that causes all that exists to exist, the one that is self-existent, the one who directs the sunships of millions and trillions of years, and the one who made time the seed of the universe, known among the ancient Kemites or Egyptians as Amun-Ra and Aton, among the Hebrews as Ansar, Yahweh, and Elohim, among the Christians as Lord, God, and Jehovah, among the Muslims and Islamic world as Allah, the one God, among the Rastafarians as Jah, Rastafari, among the Yoruba tribes of West Africa as Odumare, Eshu, and many other Orisha names. I bear witness that all these names refer to the same one, Almighty Spirit, and it is to that essence which I give reverence and to whom I submit. I boldly proclaim that we, the descendants of those black men and women who survived the transatlantic slave trade, are the Lost 13 tribe, born in North America, and are of a Nubian Kemetic lineage. I further proclaim that the blood of all the nations of the earth flows through our veins. I greet you in the ancient but holy words of peace, Hotep, Shalom, Assalamu alaikum, Habaragani, Alafia, and Ashe. Now I'm going to recite the 13 points of what we believe and know. Number 1. We believe and know that we are not to repeat the mistakes of the past prophets and messengers of the Almighty Creator of the heavens and earth. Number 2. We believe and know that we can only establish an economic base through the application of the knowledge of self and the incorporation of the ideologies of the Honorable Marcus Garvey, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Mahatma Gandhi, and Ben Ami. Number 3. We believe and know that the prophets and messengers of the Holy Bible, the Holy Quran, and the Kemetic Holy Books were all black. Number 4, we believe and know that Jesus Christ of 2,000 years was and is a black man. Number 5, we believe and know that the knowledge of the Almighty Creator goes beyond books written by the prophets and messengers of the Almighty Creator. Number 6, we believe and know that in order to promote and coordinate unity, we must first recognize and accept the uniqueness of being able to worship our Creator, regardless of religious denomination, name, title, ritual, particular dress, or holy book, as long as it recognizes the Almighty Creator of the heavens, earth, and the universe as supreme. Number 7, we believe and know that it is impossible to tell the truth without exposing the wicked governments of the world. Number 8, we believe and know that the United States government, in collaboration with other European nations, have a denial objective to exterminate dark-skinned people of color off the earth through the act of genocide. Number 9, we believe and know that some of the most effective methods that are being used today are AIDS, birth control, alcohol and drug abuse, vaccinations, gang and domestic violence, systematic elimination of trauma centers, the public school system, and public aid within the black communities of America and the world. Number 10, we believe and know that the last trick that Satan is playing on us is the dividing of us by our religious differences, religious gangbanging. Number 11, we believe and know that the conflict between the various religions are comparable to the conflict between various street gangs within the inner cities of America. Number 12, we believe and know that the war on drugs and gangs is a diabolical plot to disarm the black community of weapons, break up the black family, withdraw our constitutional rights, also kill and incarcerate young black males under the undercover code name Able 2029. And number 13, we believe and know that every letter, shape, sound, and numerical value contains a plot to disarm the black community of weapons, break up the black family, withdraw our constitutional rights, also kill and incarcerate young black males under the undercover code name Able 2029. And number 13, we believe and know that every letter, shape, sound, and numerical value contains esoteric information that completely transcends the specific contextual meaning of the word. Our purpose: to bring about the growth of a righteous community in accordance with the laws of the Creator of the universe, under the leadership and guidance of Brother Minister Hakim Aton, to provide solutions to the social and economic ills that plague the communities of urban America. Our goal: to re-educate and retrain youth and young adults to develop positive moral values as an alternative to delinquent behaviors, because you can't rebuild a community and not rebuild the minds of the residents of the community to meet the responsibilities of maintaining the community's image. Our mission: to enhance the economic development of our communities by establishing businesses, real and personal properties, thereby creating jobs and or entrepreneurship training programs that will reverse the concept of leaving the community to buying back the community. Our motto: let your light so shine before men that they shall see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Matthew 5:16. Now we're going to recite our salute to the red, black, and green flag. Everyone put your right fist in the air and repeat after me. Here's to this flag of mine, the red, black, and green. Hopes in its future bright, Africa has seen. Here's to the red of it, great nations shall know of it. In time to come, red blood shall flow of it. Historians shall write of it, this flag of mine. Here's to the black of it, 400 million's back of it, whose destiny depends on it. the red, black, and green of it. Oh, flag of mine. Here's to the green of it. Young men and women shall dream of it. Face shots and shells for it. Maidens shall sing of it, waving so high. Here's to the whole of it. Colors bright and pole of it. Pleased is my soul with it, regardless of what is told of it. Thanks to God for giving it, this great flag of mine. Please keep your right fist raised high in the air as we sing our Black National Anthem.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of a new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won.
Black power, black power, black power. Black power is the power to define, develop, and defend that which is in the best interest of Black people.
Well, greet our brothers and sisters in the ancient but yet holy words of peace, which are Hotep, Shalom, Assalamu alaikum,
Walaikum salam, sir.
Abargani,
Alafia.
Alafia, and Ashe. All the languages and various religions that we happen to find Black people in America involved in, I proclaim that we, the descendants of those Black men and women who survived the transatlantic slave trade, are the lost 13th tribe, born here in North America, and that we are of a Nubian Kemetic lineage. I further proclaim that we have the blood of all the nations flowing through our veins. It's in that essence and that purpose that I greet you here today at the Temple of Mercy Association, located in the Grand Crossing community of Chicago, Illinois, at 616 on 71st. Come and be fed by God's anointed shepherds every Sunday, 12 p.m. Our leader is Brother Minister Rahim Aton. Our co-founder is Minister Omari Jahi Aton, and our First Lady, Sister Makita Aisha Aton, wants to welcome you here every Sunday. Today is May. In May, we have what's called Health Awareness Month. The title of my lecture today will be The Diet of Freedom Fighters. Because as freedom fighters, we have to have a certain level of discipline, a certain level of spirituality, and a certain level of health to be able to fight the fight that we as freedom fighters consider ourselves fighting. I want to read for you all an opening or introduction to Surah 44 from the Holy Quran. It says, "Blessed is the night in which Allah's message comes down as a mercy to men, to warn them against evil. How fictitious of me to ignore or suppress such warnings. Proud Pharaoh and his chiefs did resist Allah's authority, but their sins grounded on themselves, and they were swallowed up by the sea, and their tills, their gardens, their noble fans and buildings, and the advantages of which they were boasted of, passed on to others. Not a tear was shed over them in heaven or earth. Thus ends the tale of power misused. As freedom fighters, and I want to define a freedom fighter. A freedom fighter is a black nationalist mentality. A freedom fighter has to have a race first mentality. A freedom fighter has to have these type of mentalities because with everything else that's going on in the world, somebody has to specialize in the resurrection of God in America. We can't have the Democratic way when it comes to black people in America. We can't go the Republican way as it relates to black people in America. We have to go the black national way because until every one of us is on a level that God placed us on, then none of us feel comfortable being even close to thinking that we're on the level that God placed us on. God gave us a unique assignment on the planet Earth. We gave the civilizations of the world, we gave them their salvation. We gave them all the issues that we fight over, all the prophets and messages of the Holy Books were all black, all came and stood up from us. And so we have a duty and a responsibility at looking at this, looking at the conditions we happen to find black people in. And it doesn't matter what part of the world you're living in or what part of the world you're tuning in from, black people are catching hell all over the planet Earth. It's not just the south side of Chicago. It ain't just in Atlanta. It ain't just down in Georgia. It ain't down in Mississippi or Texas. We want to make it seem there's some places that's a little bit better for black people. I'm telling you, there's no place on planet Earth white people are that black people are safe. We are under attack 24/7, 365 days a year. Black men are under attack. Black women are under attack. Our children are under attack with the over-sexualization of almost everything in our community. Homosexuality has become the weapon of mass destruction in the black community. With all the killing that's going on, with all the populations being reduced under this Global 2029 program that was instituted in the 90s that they were going to eliminate 2.4 billion people of color by the year 2029. And we think it's a happenstance that all these things happen to us. We think it's a happenstance that COVID just came and a whole bunch of us. We think it's a happenstance that because the proliferation was an automatic kill weapon of mass destruction, all of us making this a black community, and we don't have the resources to fund any of those things being brought up to our community. It's not a coincidence. There's no coincidence that there's a powerful group of youth that are going and coming together and creating the music and the culture and shoving it down our children's throat to make them believe that they're something that they're not. God said, come, let us make man after our image and our likeness, and let him have dominion over the earth. He didn't say, come, let us make another little baby. He didn't say, come, give us another sexy red. He didn't say, come, give us another drug dealer, another thug, another killer, another homosexual, another, none of these images that they shove down our throat. Did God say in Genesis to those other guys, come, let us. Man has to be made in the image. The image got to be God, but that God image got to have a mindset of the world. And the only way you can maintain that mindset is you got to have some discipline. And discipline is best seen in your diet. We can't eat 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times a day and be no freedom fighter. You can't go out here and say, if we out here walking down the street and you say, hold on, brother, minutes, stop, I got to get my asthma pump. And so you ain't to be in that position. You can't be walking down the street and trying to save our children if your knees are bad because you don't want to take no your glucosamine control and you don't want to learn how to repair the muscles and tendons in your body, or you want to just be overweight. We got to have some discipline. And discipline has to begin in our diet and what we eat. We can't eat 3 or 4 or 5 times a day. The most honorable Muhammad said 1 meal a day. Just one. Not 5 to 6, but just 1 meal a day will give you an understanding and a discipline that when the desires of this world start coming at you, when all the haters start coming at you, when all the things that go wrong still go wrong, and life start lifing, if you are not consumed with so much food and your body is not consumed with the task of breaking down this food, you can better absorb these things. You can deal with them. They don't cause depression like that anymore. Because we eat 1 meal a day, because we have regular exercise, because we drink water. How many of us drink water every day? It is prescribed to us that we should drink half of our body weight in ounces of water every day. So that means if you're 200 pounds, you should be drinking 100 ounces of water every day. Because we got to flush and we got to clean these systems in our body so that they can work at their best. We got 9 systems in our body. Some say 10, like the 10th planet. You know, now it's a discussion around the skin being another organism in our body or another system outside of the 9 that we had before, just like we had 9 planets and they acting like they discovered a 10th one. But all of these things in our body have to work together. Brothers and sisters, 89% of all disease known to man and mankind starts in your colon. I'm going to say that again. 89% of all illnesses start in our colon. We have to clean out the colon. Just like every year we used to have something called cleanup week, call it spring breakdown. And grandma would make you go through the whole house, pull the stuff out the cabinets and clean the cabinets and put the paste back down there, the little paper that you put in there, you have to go under the sink and the baseboards and behind everything, take all the china out of the cabinet. You did what was called a spring cleaning. We got to do the same thing with these guts, brothers. We can't be walking around with these big old bellies thinking this is the image of success, because it's not. If your waistline is over a 34, then you have an 87% chance of developing some type of colon cancer. 87% chance of catching and developing colon cancer by having a waistline over 34. I know that's a lot of us because we become very obese in our community. We're not fat shaming nobody. We just trying to get us back in shape and give us the best chance of living, and not just living, but living without all these health issues. Health is wealth, y'all. You can't be walking around, can't breathe, you can't be walking around, can't run down the street, you can't jog, you can't way if something go wrong and think you healthy. So we got to keep this plans. In the Temple of Mercy Association, Minister Rahim gave us a scripture. He said that every time the weather changes, every time the seasons change, you should do another 10-day colon cleanse so that you can get all of the toxins and poisons that have been built up in your body from eating all the poisonous food. Y'all know about all the GMOs, y'all know about Monsanto and all the manufactured and genetically modified food that they're giving. It's not good for us. And it doesn't matter if you're vegetarian, it doesn't matter if you're vegan, all the food is poison. And if we're going to have a chance of surviving, we have to clean our colon every time the seasons change. Many of us, we have allergies. Some of us, when the seasons change and our allergies start acting up, that's just an allergy. What I'm here to tell you, it's not an allergy, it's an allergic reaction to your favorite food. I'm going to say it again. It's an allergic reaction to your favorite food. Anybody that knew me and grew up with me as a child know that every 30 seconds I was rubbing my nose, making that noise that I don't want to make, I don't want to trigger no reaction, but I would constantly do that every day, all day long, to the point where people would say, damn, would you just go blow your nose? I'm like, ain't nothing in there, I'm just scratching it. But I constantly had to scratch my throat out. I constantly had to rub my nose. And then I realized from the teachings that it wasn't allergies that I had, but it was an allergic reaction to the fried food that I was eating. So when I stopped eating the fried food and I stopped eating the pork and I stopped eating the red meat, and the red meat having this dye in it called red number 40, which causes cancer, was what was causing me to have these allergic reactions to the meat. So when I stopped eating meat, all of a sudden, I'm not having the allergy problems no more. I said, wow, this is new for me. And I'm not going to sit up here and act like I wanted to stop eating the meat because it was my favorite, just like everybody else. But I had a choice to make. Am I going to live healthy, or am I going to just keep eating what I want to eat and make these excuses and say, well, you're going to die of something? I might as well just go out with a bang. I didn't want to make that decision. I wanted to get rid of that sinus problem that I had. So I had to let go of red meat. I had to let go of pork. And when I did, my health got better and I began to see things a little bit different. A lot of us can't receive the word of God to actually internalize it to become some of the things that God said we can become because we too weighed down by all of the food that we eat. Minister Raheem prescribed for us to observe the Sabbath fast. That means that every Friday night at sundown to Saturday night at sundown, we would not eat any foods or drink any liquor once a week. What would that do for your health? It's not just observing the God and coming back to God and resting, but it gives your body a chance to do what it needs to do to get rid of all the food that you eat. He prescribed a 3-day fast for us once a month. So every third Thursday, from Thursday night to sundown to Sunday night to sundown, we do a 3-day fast. That means your body is getting rid of toxins, it's getting rid of poison. That means you have a diet and a discipline that will allow you to be able to fight this devil. Then every year we do a 7 to 10-day fast, usually leading up to the anniversary of the Million Man March, which is October 16th. It happened in 1995, so we do a 7 to 10-day fast once a year. Look at all of these days. You get 12 days out the year you don't eat for the Sabbath. You get another 36 days out the year you don't eat for the 3-day fast. And then you get a 10-day fast once a year. There was a lot of days not to be eating, right? But what does that do for your health? What does that do for your discipline? What does that do for your mind? And then you add the 1 meal a day to it. Now your body is dealing with what it should be dealing with, not churning food all day. Do y'all realize that when your body is churning food, it is not fighting disease, it's not fighting illnesses? Y'all go outside and see the chemtrails in the sky. Y'all don't start feeling some kind of way when y'all see that stuff. I do. I always feel it. It changed my whole mood. It changed the whole atmosphere. All of a sudden, the sun don't look the same no more when they finish putting all them chemtrails out there. And then you go get your favorite fruit and it don't have no seeds in it. It don't just have the same things. I'm sorry, watermelon without the black seed just ain't watermelon. It don't taste the same. So we got to be able to make sure that we are on a diet so that we can have some discipline, because both of them are the same thing. That's shown in your diet. Mr. Raheem told us to eat 1 meal every other day, that you can live to be 100 years old. How much time do we need to live as a freedom fighter to see our people free? If the life expectancy of black men is not past 60, and the life expectancy of women is getting longer and longer and longer, and strength was made for men, why do you want to see our women here to 85, 86, 87, and we check out of here 60? That's 20 years she got to live unprotected. And if she got a he leaving at 62, and now you're looking at everything else that's going on in the community. The children are leaving out here faster than the old people. So what does that leave the generation to come? Black enterprise says black wealth will be 0 in 2053. That's 30 years from now. I see it. The math is math. With us being number 1 in all these diseases, we ain't gonna live that long. With 1 out of 3 of us only 1 out of 3 of us having life insurance, we're not leaving no money. The average savings for somebody 50 years old in our community is less than $2,000. We're not gonna retire with no money. So what does that leave for the next generation? Ain't gonna be nothing left. And don't tell me real estate, because I don't care how much equity you have in your real estate. If your credit score jacked up and you have no income, you can't exercise the equity. Everything the bank give us is a trick for them to make money. So yeah, you can buy a $750,000 house and feel good because they tell you Yes, you have another 500,000 in equity. And in 10 years, that'll be $1 million. And your eyes get real big. Ooh, I'm a millionaire. No, you just signed up for a $1.5 million mortgage over the next 30 years. You didn't get $1 million in equity. You signed up to give them $1 million in cash. And then we wonder why we have bad health. Y'all know how stressful it is to live from paycheck to paycheck, from KC to KC, to work from dark 30 to dark 30, and then can't get on the other side of the money. Y'all know what that does to your health? Y'all know how many abortions we have in our mind, having to start over and start over? Department of Human Services says that a job's life expectancy is only 46 years now. So every 46 years, you got to look for a change. Unless you was fortunate to have an actual career, which most of us don't. Then if you had a career or a skill set, then you can look forward to doing that for a lifetime. But the majority of us are just working jobs that probably won't be in the next 46 years. They're going to have buses that drive themselves. They're going to have Ubers that drive themselves. What are they going to do for the rest of us? They already create robots and putting them in McDonald's stores to serve the drinks and the fries. So what does that mean for us? The kids can't even get a job now. It's going to look real bad if we don't do something as freedom fighters to create a reality in the world for us to live in. Because the world that we live in is passing away. And just like Surah 44 said, the transfer of power is being given to somebody else. But who is it being given to? It's supposed to be us. According to scripture, this is supposed to be our time. But in order for it to be our time, we have to step into that role. And we have to step into that role with a certain discipline, a certain teaching, a certain spirituality that I believe you can find in two places. And many people always get mad at me when I say that, and I don't include this, Brother Minister. But if I say the Nation of Islam and the Temple of Mercy Association, and I leave some other people that blasphemy, you need to teach our stuff too. Yeah, but you gotta understand why he teaches us y'all stuff. So that we can have a relationship, so we can work together, so we can understand your language, so we can stop gang banging among religions. It ain't so that we can become you. Because all the prophets and messengers of the Holy Bible and the Holy Quran were all black. So it doesn't matter what language you come from, and it doesn't matter what lineage you come from. Minister taught us the blood of all the nations flow through our veins. So I'm already a Muslim. I'm already Islam. I'm already a Christian. I'm already a Jew. I'm already everything because all of it flows through my veins. You can't deny me my inheritance to none of the religions on the planet Earth. I don't have to subscribe to your way. I don't have to kiss your black stone. I don't have to walk in your way. I don't have to say Jesus 99 times a day to be a disciple of Christ. I don't have to claim Christianity to be part of the bloodline. Because the bloodline is what makes your family. And the bloodline, since we're talking about bloodline only represents the life you live. So most of what we talk about ain't the scripture, ain't the doctrine, but it's the lifestyle that we choose to live. Can you be seen as a representative of the kingdom of heaven in your attitude, in your character, in the way you speak to people, in the way that you eat? Because God's got a certain diet. Gods don't just eat everything. I'm sorry to say. Gods ingest herbs. We don't smoke them. Man is the only species on the planet Earth when something catches on fire and try to inhale the smoke. Every other creature got enough sense to get away from the smoke because they know it ain't good for you. But we want to smoke. We want to ingest. We want to inhale. Sorry, gods don't do that. Gods have a diet. And most of that diet that gods have is fruits and vegetables and water. It's not all this processed food. Because if we're going to actually stand toe-to-toe with this devil and fight this devil, we got to realize that 99% of what he's doing to us, he's doing through our diet. We got to get rid of the stomach. We got to slim down. We got to fast. We got to detox. Not just our colon, but our livers, our kidneys, our heart. We got to make sure we take some mineral oil and some high potency vitamins so that we can cleanse our arteries. You know, don't just go to the doctor and get medicine, but go to the doctor and find out what the challenges are. And then go through the 9 systems of your body and do something to take care of that system. Give that system some special attention. If you went in the kitchen, your sink was all you give your sink some special attention. We got to get that down. If you went to the toilet and the toilet wasn't flushing right, you plunge it. You make sure that it's working right. If you go to the shower and the water's coming up and it ain't going down, you do something to get the hair out of the little thing. Well, it's the same thing with this body. When you get that little backache, don't be thinking it's just old age. Go check your kidney. It's hard. Because you'll think it's back pain, your kidneys. Can you please sit down? And this age, it's a back. You be like, ooh, these 40s is but I think the 40s absent. It's all the processed carbs. It's all the macaroni and cheese. It's all the salt that's raising your high blood pressure. Please, 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 please stop feeding our babies these cups. Some of these cups got 2,500 milligrams of sodium. Y'all know how much salt that is? And y'all wonder why kids that's athletes 17, 18, 19 falling out on the field and they trying to eat a meal. They eat that little thing, pop it over, put the chicken flavor in the water and eat all that stuff. Now they running and you wonder why they passed out. My son running. First play, turn the corner. Boom. Ain't one of them things again. I'm like, what's wrong with him? Ain't one of them damn things. I told him not to. Because they at the candy store. And they done had their favorite chips, so I'm gonna get a bowl and hit the microwave. I mean, come on, it's just not good for us. Stop feeding our kids this bad stuff. Stop feeding them that food. Stop giving them candy every time you turn around. You got candy. Ain't nobody get fruit no more. I don't never remember eating no candy like that. We had candy, but it was like a delicatessen. You know, they get that peppermint and that butterscotch. And the candy, you be so old, it would stick to the candy bowl on the table. You couldn't touch candy all the time. You had to eat some fruits and vegetables. If you wanted some potato chips, go cut up some cucumbers and leave them in some vinegar. Worst thing ever. That was a snack for us as a kid. Thank God grandma has some sense. Grandma today was saying to exercise that type of system no more. Don't nobody do it no more. Don't y'all realize cooking is the most important thing we can do for our people and our families? Because that's the number one way you're going to ensure your family's health. By putting some sea moss in the food, by mixing some herbs in these food. They ain't got to know what's in there, but they just go, damn, when I drink that, I feel better. You know, my family thought I was crazy. They said, that stuff smell like fish. I don't like fish. He put that in the food. I don't want to eat that stuff. Hey, well, please stop telling them you put it in there. Just put it in there. Then all of a sudden, oh, I don't feel it. I don't know why. I'm tired. I ain't got no energy. Oh, you got some more of that sea moss? Oh, now we begin to see the effect. We so caught up in the taste. Gandhi taught us that taste wasn't in the tongue. It's in the mind. Y'all actually think rib tips taste good? If you really think about what it does to our bodies, we actually think red meat tastes good. Every time I watch the Animal Channel, when I watch them jump on each other and the lions be and the blood be all there, I'm like, that don't make me go, I want some of that. Ooh, fry that up, season on it, and paprika, and some onion, and I be looking at them like, how do we eat that? Come out of us so you can be woke. Like Cat Williams say, woke folks. You would be surprised rereading your scripture with a mind that ain't full of sugar, with some high blood pressure that's gone, with some diabetes that's no longer here anymore. Your spirituality and your level of spirituality and understanding of scripture and the word and your walk with God would be totally different. You would have a different type of energy. So I challenge us to really, really, really get in the habit of dealing with our diet. And if you are going to be a meat eater, there's a prescription for you too that eat meat. It shouldn't be no more meat than can fit in the palm of your hand. And you should only eat it once every 4 days. Because that's how long it takes for this much meat to digest in your system. So you can't be eating a double cheese gyro burger that's hanging all off the plate you can make 5 sandwiches with. And eat that every day, 3 times a day, and think your body is going to run and function at its optimal speed. It's not. So the size of your hand every 4 days. That's the diet or prescription for a meat eater. Not pork, not red meat, but baked meat, kosher meat, as they would say, halal meat, as the Muslims use. But that's the prescription for somebody that's going to eat meat. The best thing to do is to become a vegan or a vegetarian and get rid of the eggs and the cheese and all the other stuff and just go on to be vegan, because that cheese, ooh man, that cheese will tear you up too. The ice cream will tear you up. We got to come out of all of that shit. Man, I thought I did it when I became a vegetarian, man. But all you do is you end up eating more cheese, more pasta, more processed carbs, and all the carbohydrates that lower for your kids. You stop exercising. Now you might be just as bad as the person eating meat. So I'm not saying that one thing is better than the other, but I'm saying there's a lifestyle and a discipline to everything that we do. We gotta have discipline in our diet. You gotta exercise, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care what it is. If you get up in the house and just, do 10 jumping jacks and some push-ups and some sit-ups, please do sit-ups, because all this got to get rid of these. And we got to build our core. That is the most important part of your body. If your core is not built, nothing else in your body is going to be right. You're going to have an ache and a pain somewhere. And a lot of times, not for the health reasons and what you eat, it's just because your core is weak and it can't carry you anymore. I know my core got so weak, I couldn't carry myself no more. I thought it was just back from the accident. No, my core was weak. Once I built my core back, I couldn't believe it. Unique was right. All the back things went away. So we got to exercise. We got to do the right thing. You all this Facebook land, you can join us each and every Sunday from 12 to 2 to get more information, to learn more about what you need to learn to be the best you can be. We also here on Wednesdays from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Come and be fed by us. Come and join and listen and learn and ask your questions. Get your questions answered. Get a mentor and a coach into your own life. Because I found that discipline, the best discipline you can have is an accountability partner, somebody holding you to it. Hey, brother, you on your fast, you on your 7. How your 3-day fast going? If ain't nobody checking with you and ain't nobody saying nothing, then 9 times out of 10, you're not going to be as disciplined on it. And it's just better when somebody doing it with you. Y'all know what I mean? I don't like going to the gym to work out by myself. I need somebody there with me. Somebody that can be better than me and somebody doing the worse than me, so I don't feel so bad. So I can have somebody to work to, somebody to keep up with, and somebody to bring up. It's a system, it's a discipline. So with that, I thank you for listening, and I leave you as I greet you in the ancient and the holy words of peace. Hotel, Shalom, Assalamu Alaikum, Apargani, Alafia, and Ashe. Black Power.
We invite you and your family to join us live every Sunday at 616 East 71st Street at our new time from 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. and on Facebook from 12:30 to 1 p.m. If you have enjoyed what you have heard, please feel free to support us with a monetary gift on Cash App at $TOMANATION. Once again, that's $TOMANATION. This will conclude our live stream. The message you have been listening to will continue next Sunday. Black Power.
Divine Spirit, the one that causes all that exists to exist, the one that is self-existent.
How many men have children and the children never meet their father? See, you created a void in that child because you are a part of that child.